Welcome to the Man Utd stream. Hope you're doing well. We've got a busy transfer show for you today. Yes, we're talking about Baleba and how Man Utd are going all in on Baleba. They don't want anybody else this transfer window. They've ruled out Donnarumma. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about lots of other transfers out as well. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. And if you're not already a subscriber to the Man Utd stream channel or you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest transfer news and more. Everything about Man Utd from one single daily dose. So the big breaking news in the last 24 hours has been on Donnarumma. We heard about how he was left out of the PSG squad, and then suddenly we've had the manager of PSG, Enrique, come out and say he's not in his plans. He wants a better goalkeeper, a better ball-playing keeper, and hence why Donnarumma, one of the best keepers in the world, is no longer in his plans. It's heads gone moment, isn't it? I mean, how crazy is that? This guy is probably regarded as one of the best keepers in the world, and Enrique's there saying he's not good enough for PSG. I mean, look, when you're winning everything, when your standards are so high, you can be picky, can't you? And you can pick whoever goalkeeper you want. You can start mixing things up, and he might be looking at Donnarumma and might be seeing a few weaknesses that other teams and other clubs will probably overlook and say, who cares if he can't play out from the back, as long as he can do the basics. Donnarumma has got options. He's got lots of clubs after him. We're hearing Man City are after him. We were hearing Chelsea might be in on him, and then Man Utd. But Man Utd in the last 24 hours have made it pretty clear they're not going to be spending any money on a new goalkeeper. Number one, when they've got Onana sat there, and number two, when they're chasing down the deal for Baleba. Which one would you rather have? A new goalkeeper or Baleba? I know what I would have. I would have Baleba all day long. Onana is bad. Yes, he is. He is an awful goalkeeper. But is he worth keeping for another season so we can get Baleba? Absolutely. So it's clear United need to go out there and get that midfield position sorted. That's what they need to do. They cannot start splitting their budgets on a goalkeeper, which it might cost them 25 million plus paying a huge salary to that goalkeeper. Donnarumma, we did discuss yesterday, is on a huge salary. Will United be prepared to pay that? Why would they do that? They need to focus on the Baleba deal. That's what we're hearing from sources close to United, that the United manager, Ruben Amorim, has told the board he wants a midfielder. That's his priority. The goalkeeper isn't his priority. In fact, we've heard from some sources, and this might actually surprise you because it did with us, which was Ruben Amorim doesn't mind Onana. He actually likes him. He likes Onana. He thinks he's a decent goalkeeper. Yes, he makes mistakes, but he's not a bad goalkeeper. So Ruben Amorim's position is that, look, go and get me outfield players first, and then we concentrate on the goalkeeper. Right now, he's not a priority. The problem, I feel, is that United haven't got a decent second reserve goalkeeper. Altay Bendia isn't good enough, and if they had a decent second goalkeeper, he could be putting pressure on Onana for that first goalkeeper position, and I think it would be a lot more interesting. United need to possibly go out there and get a second reserve goalkeeper, and I think that's what they might do. If they get the Baleba deal done in time, I suspect that they will go out there and sign a second reserve goalkeeper. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Onana not being sold. Are you happy with him to stay another year or so? Or do you want a new goalkeeper? And do you think we're missing a beat when it comes to Donnarumma? He's become available and we should really go out and get him rather than see Man City or somebody else take him. But as things stand, Donnarumma is not priority. He is not someone that Man Utd are going to pursue actively. If he goes to Man City or anybody else, they will allow that to happen. Goalkeeper situation at United is that Onana is back in training and he will remain the first choice goalkeeper in this coming season. There will not be another goalkeeper that we're going to bring in that's going to take over the position of Onana. That's what we're hearing from sources close to United. United are sticking with Onana. Now, moving on to why this situation with Onana is unchanged. Number one, Onana is acting as a super agent for Baleba. That's what we're hearing. We're hearing that he is playing his part in convincing his Cameroonian teammate to join Man Utd, just the way he did with Brian Buemo. We're hearing that. We're not sure if this is true or not, but if it is, if he's playing any part in this, it is absolutely must. We keep him. He's doing us a huge service by getting Baleba. Keep him for another year if that's the case. Who cares? I genuinely am not that fussed with Onana. Do I think he is a problem for United? Absolutely. I've been saying it for a long time. We need to get a new goalkeeper. But if I had a choice to make, which was keep Onana and bring in Baleba, or sell Onana, bring in Donnarumma, but don't get Baleba, my answer is very straightforward and really quick. It is get Baleba. Bring in Baleba, keep Onana, keep him for another year or two, I don't mind. Drop your comments below on what you think about this Onana news and Donnarumma. Do you think we're making a huge mistake? And what do you genuinely think about the Baleba deal? Are you happy that United are going to go out there and spend, we're hearing, in the excess of 100 million to get this deal done? That's what Brighton are looking for. That's where we're heading. Do you think he's worth over 100 million plus, or do you think we're making a mistake? So like we already said, Amorim has told the board, the Jason Wilcox, the Omar Brothers, that he wants Baleba and only Baleba. He is pushing for this move. He wants it doing. But the biggest problem is Brighton. Will Brighton sell him this summer? We've heard that Brighton are saying, yeah, we might sell him next summer, blah, blah, blah. But will they let go of Baleba early? That's the problem we've got. Brighton are very difficult to negotiate with. They're very cunning. They're very difficult when it comes to valuations as well. They will push United and push United until they get every single penny out of them. And that's the biggest problem we've got. We've got 3 weeks before the transfer window closes. Have we got enough time to get these negotiations started and get them finalised? United will not go in with a formal offer until they've got the green light from Brighton saying that yes, we will sell you Baleba this summer. United are rolling different this summer. We've seen them. We've seen how they're operating in the transfer market. They don't go in with any formal offers until they've got the green light from the club and the club have agreed a valuation. So right now, behind the scenes, United could be talking to Brighton about the valuation, working something out before they actually put pen to paper and send off a formal offer in the sum that they know will be accepted. This is crazy news, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get this deal done and get our team sorted, because with Baleba in that squad, it is going to be a dangerous squad, and genuinely, you could start looking at United as contenders for the top 4, if not the Premier League. Make sure you hit the like button on this video, guys. Make sure you subscribe. You're watching the Man Utd Stream channel, a channel by the fans for the fans.